all depends on how we can find those openings. Because, again, if you are Peach, you got to pull the turnip, and that leaves you open for a little bit. You got to have space and time to do that. So a good time to do that. And we're going to see one thing that, obviously, MuteAce here, who also beat Zero, he was doing that very, very well. As soon as he got an opening, as soon as he pushed him away, ran away, got the turnip out. He knows how important it is to throw it, to have that extra hitbox as an assault on your opponent.
Especially since turnips are so good in this game. Turnip will also be faster as well. So he could actually pressure people whenever he wants, especially when he has them at a disadvantage off stage.
And a good forward tilt to open the match up. MVD versus MuteAce starting on what was apparently MVD's kind of pick, at least not in this matchup. Even though he missed that third nair in that sequence, he was still able to get a grab, and now a power shield, a parry rather, into an opening. He's sort of showing his hand immediately, saying, look, if you're going to fight me close on, no, I have insane reaction time. You need to pick your openings very wisely, Jesse.
And this is just a bittersweet match in general to watch because this is the sensei versus the student. MVD has trained MuteAce since he first started out as a notable Peach in the scene. And they used to practice all the time in their own local venue, and MVD catching MuteAce with the C4.
I didn't even see that. He fooled me. I would have died too, easily.
I know MuteAce actually has his frustrations about Snake in general too, so knowing this, MVD can take full control over the pace of the match.
And notice how instead of having that grenade in there, he's pulling out the grenade and just walking backwards slowly with it. That seems to be his best option defensively because that means Peach has to go down to his level, has to go back on the ground and try to find him. And right now on the ground, he has so many explosives. He's going to get the air dodging Peach, and then Nikita impossibly still hits.
I would say it looks so difficult for Peach to try to get in this matchup in general.
Okay, good up air right there. I believe that up B will also kill if he chooses to go to sort of read where he's going to fall down. The nair will do it. Reverse backwards off of the side of the stage. MVD now even stocks. He has no problem throwing out as many grenades as he can possibly think of.
Ooh, that contention right there, though.
Right.
Oh, the down air, we're talking about down airs, but we have two characters with very similar down air on the screen here.
3 hits of that down air will do
it!
He
waited too long! He waited too long! He didn't have any more ledge invincibility.
He did. He should have rolled back onto the stage, but he was afraid.
Or get-up attack too.
And wouldn't you be afraid?
Attack.
Yeah, I'd be afraid as well. But right now, so many perfect shields, but it's not enough. He needs to act a little more quickly, get in his face a little more in order to get rid of the stock loss. But MVD throwing more explosives than I can even count at this point, and always finding a great arrow to get back here off of them. A man who has mastered his explosives. A man who will always opt to use the up air. What play! If you told me this man beat Zero, I wouldn't believe you, but MVD makes almost all his opponents look at their loss.
Hold on. I want a gif of that, please. MuteAce's face.
Sir Toasty. Press 1 for Sir Toasty.
When you didn't play, that's MuteAce's reaction because he's been told this so many times. When you didn't play Brawl, you play Snake in this game. That's MuteAce right now. He just looks at MVD, and he goes, you know, I don't even know, man. I don't even know, with the shrug. He just got blown up everywhere. And actually, the use of MVD's up smash there, in that match in particular, could be very, very much matchup dependent. Just because you saw MuteAce was trying to approach from the air more than anything, especially to try to cross up on MVD. And that's why you saw MVD throw them out a lot.
It's crazy that MuteAce, with that shake of his head, that sort of lifting of his hand, saying, I don't know, I don't get it. It would make you hard to believe that he had probably one of the greatest, or if not the greatest win of his Smash Ultimate career at this tournament. But right now, it looks like he's regretting even coming here because he needs to find something.
Matchup knowledge.
He might need to actually, instead of approaching with float cancel aerials, which seems to be so successful in every other matchup, this is Snake. He understands that I can have a bomb right here, or a grenade on top of me, maybe even a Nikita behind me. So instead, he might be better off suited playing the projectile game the entire time. If you're going to give me that space, filter these turnips, farm for that Stitch face. This is Farmville at this point.
Yeah, the only thing you would really have to do is use turnip in this matchup to try to approach Snake, only because Snake doesn't have to approach you. No. You have to go to Snake.
In Soviet Russia, Snake approaches you. That's the way we go. A downer into a fair, great easy percent. And look, notice how MuteAce knew that C4 was there right now. I think he's going to keep a closer eye. But man, if it's one thing about Unova, if it's one thing about the stage which is fascinating, it's the lighting. Notice how the lightning causes the ground to flash. And guess what also flashes? The C4!
Oh, the C4, absolutely. Very smart to note that, actually.
Do you think that, that this might counteract
it could be a factor, actually. as well as the fact that I know MVD loves pressuring people on these platforms if he puts a C4 down there.
I saw another stiff face already. That's already 5 out of like, what, 100 that we've seen? He just walked up and up tilted. He just said I can do that.
Yeah, that's the MVD special.
He just did that.
And it's nice to know as well if your opponent's at 160 thanks to Gimmer's discovery, he gets that up tilt for free.
Gimmer,
out of that
how
down
dare
throw.
you?
Out of that down throw, man.
But now, notice, as I was saying that, good grief, 2 up airs. MVD placing explosives around him. MuteAce looking even more lost in the last game.
And not even using explosives to cover the air around him, but using the up airs. He got triple up airs right there out of a shore hop.
The one thing he is doing successfully is when MVD is doing these very long-winded recoveries after that up B, he is finally winning. He will find that nair eventually. Although I do feel at some points, if he sort of is confident, he could read him with that up B coming down. And that last hit of the up B, devastating knockback and kill him off the top. Only a high percent, but it doesn't matter right now. MVD is poised. He is comfortable sitting in neutral. And that up smash will...
Yeah, I saw the insurance. I saw the up smash come out too, and I know when MuteAce saw it after he did the down tilt, he was like, "Oh no, I'm about to get hit right now. I can't overextend on my combos."
Yeah, and notice how at low percent MVD hit. You know what? Forget what I was saying. What just happened?
He grabbed him because he had already done the up smash, and he knew the missile had to come back down.
Grenade behind him, causing Peaks to roll. Up smash to go up there. I'm gonna grab you first.
And
what?
You're gonna die.
You have no option. Jesse, where are my options?
There are no options.
Give them back. Look how smug he looks. he's happy. He's got that bronze water bottle, but I think he wants to place a little higher than bronze today. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you can already see how hard he's going here.
I think he's going for the gold right now. That is a smug man, and I mean, heck, if you're 2-0 the guy who beat Zero, maybe right now he's a little smug as well. But
okay.
Okay, wait.
I saw it hover, and I would be so about it.
We'll see.
No.
Oh.
Look how he looks at the camera.
Are we here?
He looks at the camera with a smug smile.
Are we back to 2017?
Do it, MuteAce. Do it.
All right, guys. Welcome to 2018, except Snake was not in that game, but you know who was? The witch herself, Bayonetta.
She may not be back at full force, but you know, we have players like Tamim actually putting out waves out here with Bayonetta.
Can you imagine MVD getting a 0 death right now? Could you imagine him getting a 0 death right now?
MuteAce will never touch Bayo again. He will never touch Bayo.
Could you imagine 60,000 people, the satisfaction they might see?
H-Buck, you're about to commentary curse.
No.
You're about to commentary curses, please.
Oh! No. Okay.
Oh, he got hit by... Wait, but does it count if he hits himself?
No. You know, it doesn't count.
It doesn't count if he hits
Nikita
himself.
Counts!
Nikita counts! No! H-Bucks, get off the mic.
I'm here to stay, baby. I'm here to stay.
Oh
the witch
God.
is being burnt.
Does not count if you hit yourself.
Oh my goodness. This is not your dad's Bayo. This is Smash Ultimate Bayo. The tricks are different. The weaknesses are a lot more evident, looks like. And I think MuteAce might be regretting this decision, but honestly, you seem lost either way. No way. MVD finding these back airs.
Now, if you were having a hard time approaching with Peach, you could just imagine coming in the air as Bayonetta against a character like Snake, blowing you up at every time he wants.
And right now, of course, these two South Florida players are fighting for 5th place, but MVD playing the way he is with these confusing mind games, incredible awareness of where his bombs are at all time. This is looking like some of the best he's played.
See the slow down patience coming from MuteAce. Nice down tilt behind the shield, but MVD forcing MuteAce to come to him, getting the back throw, and this is looking like a really convincing set, H-Box.
It's one thing to get the first 30 of the game, but it's another thing to get the 30 of the stock count. Is this going to be the statement he wants to leave with MuteAce in his mind? MuteAce, is this the memory he wants MuteAce to go home with? It's looking like it. A down throw, a dash attack, 87%.
Oh, he actually tried to use the forward air on him as he tried to recover back. I mean, Bayonetta doesn't auto-clip to the ledge anymore.
He wanted it, and if you wanted a sign of the future potential to come for Smash Ultimate, it is this in your mind, a Snake 3-0ing a Bayonetta with a 3 stock, and that is it. MVD, I just can't believe it. That's some of the best I've seen him play ever. And the witch has been burnt, the witch has been slayed. And MuteAce, the early hero, now out of the bracket at 5th place. Rest in peace, Bayonetta. We're not going to miss you.
MVD has the biggest brain right now. The setups that I saw. So, you have the biggest brain. Get out of here.
He just came out. He's like, yeah, baby. MVD letting us know.